Yes, thank you. Yeah.
Okay, great. So we are reading this Murli of 24th October 1981, and the title of this Murli is The Signs of a True Lover. Now we will continue the same Murli, and this Murli is so beautiful where Baba is meeting children in the form of a lover, true lover. And while I was going through this Murli, I really love this one paragraph, which I really want to start with and continue the rest of the Murli today. And where Baba is talking about, how we children, have to be in Baba's company, and what this company is, what company means, and what is Baba's hand. So I'll just start with this paragraph and then continue with the rest of the Murli. Where Baba is saying that you are sitting in the moonlight. So as you're listening, you just feel what Baba you know, uh, is seeing us, or how Baba wants us to be, or where Baba is expecting us to stay. So you're sitting in the moonlight. To stay in your form of coolness means to sit in the moonlight. Stay constantly in the moonlight. Your dress will automatically shine in the moonlight. Wherever you're seen, you would be seen to sparkle. Remain constantly on the shore of the ocean. This means constantly to maintain your stage of being as full as the ocean. Do you understand where you have to stay? The beloved loves this shore. Acha. And then Baba said, constantly be like the beloved. Stay in his company with your hand in his hand. This is what it means to be loving and cooperative. Company means love, and hand means cooperation. To those who easily maintain the stage of belonging to the one beloved and none other, to such spiritual lovers, love and remembrance and namaste from the spiritual beloved. So I was just going through this Murli, and I this really caught my attention, and I was like, wow, wonderful how Baba has explained us where you have to be, or what Baba's company is. So we all love Baba, and we all uh, would like to be in Baba's company, and Baba also wants us to be in Baba's company. So if you want, I'll just share the Murli on the screen.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So let's continue from where we left last. So So what speciality of Brahma Baba did you see on his face? There was maturity, seriousness, and also a smile. To have maturity means to be introverted. Together with that, he also had an entertaining nature. If you look at Brahma Baba, he used to get along with any age group. Let it be kids, let it be, adults, or even the old people, anyone and everyone. He used to get along very well, and he used to love and entertain everyone. So the sign of his introversion was his constantly being an image of maturity, lost in the depth of the ocean. Though he was seeing the bodies, but again he was seeing beyond the bodies. He was just connecting to that consciousness or that energy, seeing the soul always. So do we also have that awareness constantly like Baba had? Like, though we are seeing the faces, different bodies and colors and shapes, am I just seeing that tiny sparkling star, that energy, like Baba saw? So, being an image of maturity lost in the depth of the ocean. and remembering Baba. His face was that of being lost in churning and thinking, and even then, he was always smiling. You saw both these qualities of in Brahma Baba's face. Therefore, your faces too should be copies of Father Brahma's face. Uh, like Father, we all should also be seen, like always smiling, churning the knowledge, and though we are seeing the faces, but again, seeing the soul. Father Brahma should be visible in your face and in your form because Madhuban was Brahma Baba's service place and the place where he performed karma. So, since Baba is talking to Madhuban Nivasis, Baba is saying that whoever comes there, should see only Brahma Baba through your face. Therefore, the same acts and service should be seen in those who live on this land. Constantly keep the lamp of this hope ignited. This is the hope that Brahma Baba has in you now, has in you. Now celebrate Deepavali in this way. Ignite the lamp of this one hope Bap Dada has in you. When each of you ignites this Deepak, that is lamp, it will be Deepmala, a rosary of lights. If one or two lamps in a circle of lights go out, does it look nice? If one or two lamps are even flickering, it doesn't look nice. This is why all of you lamps have to remain ignited in this Deepmala. So, very important, like constantly staying in Baba's remembrance and our own awareness. So, that is where, churning the knowledge and like what Baba did, thinking and always smiling, remembering Baba, whatever activities we are doing throughout the day, with that awareness and with that consciousness. I had been to Madhuban last week. I came back, and in the classes, Suraj Bhai said that for all our daily activities, whatever activities we are doing, there are activities of seva, like whatever Lokik work that you're doing or whatever service you're doing. And the other activities are the activities which are routine activities, which we don't, which are like a regular, activity that we do compulsorily. It's not like we miss out on those activities like eating, sleeping, brushing your teeth or having bath, whatever activities like this, right? So while make the list of all these activities and add some kind of practice that to remember Baba in whatever form, like maybe in the 5 forms or 3 forms or 2 forms, whatever we can remember, or remembering some point of knowledge or point of self-respect or whatever. Like every activity that I'm doing, I have to have this kind of practice. So we won't miss out, or our mind won't have that margin to, wander here and there. We will constantly remember Baba, and that practice will enable us to stay in Baba's remembrance. So it's important for us to stay connected, and we have to find our own way that we do that. Otherwise, we are more conscious about our work, the service that we're doing, and we miss out on remembering Baba, and we easily get carried away. So Baba is then talking to Madhuban Nivasis, and Baba said, all of you residents of Madhuban should be justices of self-justice. Before you judge anything, you should first judge yourself. Then your time and the time of others won't be wasted. Whatever I am doing, is it right? Is it as per the Srimad? Or, I mean, if we ask these questions to ourselves, then it's easy for us to know and understand what I'm doing and if I'm not wasting my and others' time. So Madhuban is a peace palace. when you have peace of mind and peace on your lips, the rays of peace will spread from Madhuban, the peace palace. Everyone who is distressed asks all of you who live in the peace palace for arms of peace. Your rays of peace have not yet reached those who are making preparations for destruction. This is because there is a tug of war. Sometimes you have peace, and sometimes there is peacelessness. In order for them to do their tasks, your rays of peace have to reach them. Only then will their intellects make the final decision. They will destroy everything. Everyone will then return home peacefully to the land of peace. Therefore, now become great donors and bless such beggars with this great donation. How beautifully Baba is put. The first thing is Baba said that you judge yourself, don't judge anyone else. Don't waste your time. And then Baba reminded where you are, staying in Peace Palace. Madhuban is a peace palace. So whoever you're meeting, whoever you're interacting with, you know, it's not about what you're saying, but how you're saying. The tone is actually very important. That, we usually talk about communicating with each other and what is the tone. That whole message changes. You're saying the simple things, but the way you're putting it across makes a lot of difference. So again, Baba said that when you have peace of mind, that peace of mind will be on your lips, and that peace should radiate, right? And then how is it going to help the larger, goal of world transformation? Is Baba said that the vibrations of peace will reach to those people who are working on destruction. Now it is sometimes you're peaceful, sometimes you're not. So it is not helping them. So very important is so we be in our own consciousness that I am a peaceful soul connected to the ocean of peace and constantly experiencing that peace whenever I'm doing any activity. My objective has to be only one, that whatever I'm doing, whatever situation I am, I have my peace of mind that intact. I'm very peaceful. That nature of peace, that experience of peace, that energy of peace has to surround me always. So Babdada always considers you residents of Madhuban to be the close jewels who will bring souls of the world close to Babdada. Therefore, now you prove that this is so. When all of you copies are precisely equal to Brahma Baba, the unlimited bombs will be dropped. So the more our stage will reach this particular stage what Baba is talking about, the more we are equal to Brahma Baba and the qualities, in the appearance, in that energy and the vibrations and everything, then automatically the destruction will start. Then there will be the celebration of fireworks and also the coronation. Since it was Diwali, Baba is talking about fireworks, but again, of the actual fireworks. Now fix the date for this. The date will be when each of you become an exact copy of Brahma Baba. You residents of Madhuban can do whatever you want. Wonderful line, huh? Baba is saying that you residents of Madhuban can do whatever you want. Acha. So, what are all of you thinking about? After listening to all of this, what are you thinking about? Baba is talking about Madhuban Nivasis, but Baba says that each and every Brahman is a Madhuban Nivasi. So this is not only for the souls who are in Madhuban, but also for us, the entire Brahmin clan. So whatever you think, okay, whatever you want, okay, you can do it. So only Bap Dada has a camera for the thoughts in the mind. Bap Dada can clearly see what is going on in each one's mind. Even now, scientists are trying to invent a camera that can pick up someone's line of thought within. Those poor, helpless scientists are making so much effort. Whilst they are trying to invent such things, they will be left out, and you will make use of the facilities they have already created for you. Acha? So, uh, again, Baba is reminding us like how powerful our company, our companion is. And Baba has got a big TV, like Baba says, in subtle world, and he can see each and everyone's activity, not just the activity of whatever you're doing throughout the day, but also what you're thinking. And Baba says like each and everyone's thought is very, very clear. He can see everyone's mind. He can read everyone's mind. He can understand the second we think here, it's visible in the subtle world on the big screen, which he has. So just imagine like throughout the day, or even let's say for last 5 minutes or 10 minutes, or whenever, you know, I am thinking, each and every thought is, Baba is seeing. And it doesn't take, he doesn't need like a lot of time. In just 1 second, he can see and read everyone's thought. He's so powerful. So whatever I'm thinking is reaching, or he is able to see. So how much attention I need to pay on each and every thought? What is the quality of my thoughts? Is it really pure as Baba is expecting? Or does it get colored with the events or uh, situations? Am I goody goody all times? Am I in that soul conscious state? Am I, so the moods are, uh, it keeps switching. Sometimes very good, excited, sometimes very low, complaining. What am I doing throughout the day? What am I thinking? So Baba is saying that scientists are trying their hard best. Now, when they're trying to invent things, the drama will change, and they will all leave the drama. And whatever they'll do, those inventions will actually help us, because it will be, or it will get converted in the more refined way and help us in Satyug. So next, Baba is meeting to the groups, and Baba said, do you know the importance of the place you have now reached? You have come to the great pilgrimage place. So, what you have become by coming here? Charitable souls. So, always keep in your awareness that you are charitable souls. Let there be good wishes and pure feelings for everyone in every thought. This is the highest charity. Hmm? So, so beautifully, like connecting with the same point of thinking and thought, Baba is explaining in some, you know, Baba wants us to be a charitable soul, and Baba has defined it, what it is, and what we are supposed to do. So, constantly having good wishes and pure feelings for everyone in every thought. This is the highest charity. So, now let us take a few seconds and see, do I have pure feelings, good wishes for each and every soul? Let's start with you. Do I have it for myself first? Ask yourself and see, is there any point of time, okay, maybe you can check for the last week or even yesterday. For myself, did I have that pure feelings, or was I complaining, or was there any guilt or regret or whatever? First, having those good feelings for myself is very important, and then the people around, my family members, each and every one, my colleagues, wherever I'm working. So if we have all these good wishes first in our close circle, then it is going to help me have those pure feelings and good wishes for the world. Now, people, those who are far away, I cannot see, I can say that yes, I have good wishes for them. But those good wishes will only reach them when I have good wishes and pure feelings for myself and people around me first. If I have slightly, even a single thought of complaint or the good wishes or those pure feelings, if it is mixed, then the vibrations I'm giving to the world won't be perfect, won't be up to the mark, because those intentions are not very, very clear. Those feelings are not so pure. The wishes are not so good. So if I want to be a charitable soul, I need to have first a lot of good wishes and pure feelings for myself, people around me, and then the entire world. Baba gave a very good example here. When people go to the pilgrimage places, they always leave something behind and bring something back with them. So whatever is an obstacle in your progress, leave that behind and constantly continue to move along at a fast speed. So leave something and take something. So what are we supposed to leave? Something which is not helping me grow. I just need to leave that. It's high time now, and Baba wants us to leave it. If I'm holding it too close, you know, then I really need to work hard because it is not helping me, not helping this Baba's task. So the company of children of the bestower of salvation will easily make you a charitable soul. I need to help others. I need to help the souls who are already caught up, okay, in this world of Maya. You have a great luck. You are fortunate souls. Now, in order to always keep this fortune with you, always keep elevated company. With the color of the company, you will always be elevated. The Father always sees all the children as the long lost and now found beloved children. How Baba sees us and how Baba wants us to be in Baba's company. We are very, very fortunate and very lucky souls. People are always asking, everyone around to see their fortune. No one can tell their fortune, but Baba is telling us how fortunate we are, how lucky we are, and how great souls we are, constantly in the company of Baba or who God is, with a complete clarity and awareness. So Baba is very happy to see us and loves us a lot. So if I just remind myself again and again that God loves me so much, I'm full of God's love, then automatically those vibrations of love, acceptance will radiate. People will feel so good and comfortable when they are in our company, as if they are in God's company. Why? Because I'm full of God's love. So Baba says that now continue to move along as those who have a right to the elevated inheritance. Do not be content with just a little. Hmm? Children of the bestower are not happy with just a little. They take everything from Baba. So the full inheritance, full rights. This is known as always being greatly fortunate. Acha? So we stop here and we continue with the rest of the Murli tomorrow. Okay. So very important is how Baba is seeing us, how our thoughts should be, how our good feelings should be for not only us, but for the entire world and each and every soul. So we are the children of Baba, who is the great donor, giving salvation to each and every soul. So we have to help him by first being content and then take everything from Baba, because Baba is having everything that the soul needs. So only he can satisfy each and every soul. So once we are content and we stop asking from Baba, then automatically we start giving like Baba. And it's easy and we all can do it, because in this entire cycle, We are the only souls who have played this role so beautifully, so well. And then, hence, Baba is expecting us to do the same now in this cycle, as we are very close to the end of this era. So let us stop here, take 2 minutes of remembrance, and then continue with the journey. Shanti. So anyone would like to share what were your takeaways from today's Murli? What did you like the most? Like Baba says that we have to. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, Brother Om Shanti. So, Baba says, Madhuban is a peace palace. Okay, so peace palace, in the sense Baba says you need to have the peace of mind and also the peace on your lips, right? So that's what radiate all around and spread that in place of Madhuban. Right. So now Baba says that is not fully visible in you. So it's like a tug of war. Sometimes we are peaceful and sometimes we are peaceless. So we have to be stable. Then it reaches the people who are doing the destruction. Right. So that's the point for me to take on. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, brother. Anyone else? No one? I hope everyone is there, connected.
Uh, and when we started the Murli, so it was good that initially it was said in the Murli that Brahma Baba, right? So Brahma Baba was always he was introversion, right? Because he was deep in connected with the Murli and churning, right? So he used to maintain that maturity all the time, and also when he also had that attitude of entertaining nature. So that was something good to know. And uh, I was also thinking, like when we come into the our Laukik work, right? So we all do our Laukik work. So though we read the Murli in the morning and then get to work, right? So we often find it difficult to maintain that consistency throughout, right? So would you like to share some tips and techniques that probably whether you would be applying it to maintain that consistency throughout and to stay connected with the Murli, just to have that churning going on throughout? Because what happens is when something else gets into our intellect, right, then we start thinking about that, right, over and over, especially when we get to work.
So,
Agree on it?
when we read Murli or when we are listening to Murli, there is something which actually, uh, you are very much connected with, or something that stays with you for some time. And that is where I need to hold that point and ask myself this question, or start, thinking about it a little bit, start churning about, okay, what exactly Baba is trying to say, or how I can put it in practice, or put it in ask, in the form of question, ask yourself again and again. Like today's Murli, like, since I started with, I was just going through this Murli and I read that paragraph of moonlight. So I was just wondering, like, okay, what this moonlight is? How do I experience that? Then how Baba explained it, like, you sit in the coolness of the moonlight. How will the moonlight look like? It is like the pure white light, which is so cooling, so peaceful. And then Baba spoke about the shore of ocean. So I started visualizing it. So when Baba is, sharing all these points, or when Baba is talking to us, I just have to feel it more. So when I feel it, I am constantly connected with that feeling in Baba, of what Baba is trying to teach me. And then how I can practically use this point when I'm doing my regular activities, or when I'm doing my karma yoga. So every activity, then I remember, okay, no, Baba has asked me to be very cool. Like top people usually, use this word very often in world also. No, be cool, cool. So when I hear this word, okay, let me remind of the coolness of the, moon. And then I have to stay in that consciousness full of, you know, peace and lightness, with no questions. Whatever question comes, I have to just put a full stop there. No questions of why this, why that. No. So this is how I can, connect with one point with the other, and then be with Baba, or constantly churning the points of knowledge. And another thing is when we are more work conscious, for example, that is where I need to put a stop somewhere in between, take a pause, and then ask myself this question, or remind some point. Like initially, also, when I was talking about the class I was listening to, where Suraj Bhai explained, like, make the list of activities, and against that, what is the practice that I'll follow every day. So when we have this list, then it is easy for me to practice and stay connected, or remember the points of Murli, or experience, be in that soul conscious state, or that lighter stage, or experience that uh, the core, you know, emotions, or the values, or my original form. I can see it, I can feel it, and I can think about it. But it is very important for me to remind after regular intervals, with some point of knowledge or some practice, and then it's easy for me. That cutting
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
whatever activity you're doing, you just have to detach yourself for a while. It could be maybe for 30 seconds or a minute, and kuch nahi hoga zyada, you know. When I'm working also, if I just take a pause and I'm just looking, for example, you are attending a meeting, it's not necessary that you're talking 100%. There is a point in time where the other person also takes a pause. So that is where I have to remind myself, no, I also have to take a pause and I just have to see that sparkling star. Is it still there or I have lost it somewhere? Did I carry
Uh,
it? Entered the meeting
yeah,
room?
yeah,
Some
yeah, yeah. So, just excuse me. Actually, I see a lot of messages that it's not audible. So I can hear it properly. I'm not sure. So others are unable to hear.
Acha, you want me to be loud?
No, I see a lot of messages in the chat box saying that not audible.
Acha.
Om Shanti, Bijit Bhai.
Yeah.
Yeah, the volume is when Datta Bhai is speaking, and even when you're speaking, it's too low. So certain words we just went off. That's why we wanted. But can I just share something?
Yes, please.
Om Shanti, Datta Bhai.
Shanti ji.
The thing is still, I'm still in that thing of Narvel Bhai's thing, so still in that silence mode. But I liked this from, I think, this Murli when it was read on Saturday. That one point about photocopy of Brahma, that I was just trying to think how do I really become. And today, when Baba spoke about there was maturity and also a smile. There are a few photographs, I mean, the visual photographs of Brahma Baba. You will see that kind of a smile also, maturity also. But the thing about him is he was more introverted. So, as somebody was asking you, how do you really be in that dhun mein, dhyan mein, dhun mein rehna, we say, no? So I was just thinking, see, if a person is married, every time the lady need not remove a Mangal Sutra to think, oh, I'm married, or to see her saying, oh, I'm married. No. वो तो अंदर की, it's धुन हो जाता है. No need for us. And Baba doesn't say that every time you sit and think of me like that, Jamala Japo. No. See, this dun of being with Baba, being with this, it's something wojo, it's mixed inside your system and your nerves, everything. So just because we get extroverted, sometimes we just go into, as Baba spoke in one of the recent Sakar Murlis, listening to others speaking or gossiping about others, because we go into that, वो धुन जो है उसमें mix up हो जाता है. So that's why Baba asks us to keep on the alert, attention. But I don't think anyone we need to really do that kind of mala japte japte wo karte na, they always turn. No, for us it is something within the thing. But yes, still there are some attention points, like when we are listening to the Murli, when we are in Amrit Vela, traffic control. Baba has given us n number of things to how to really catch up. तो उसके लिए, because then what will happen, we should be like Ramtam yogi, entertainment yogi, not a yogi who's just sitting. Otherwise, because I remember initially I used to do like that, get lost, not see outside when I used to work. Then I got memos, from my supervisors to say and all, she's sometimes lost in the class, and she doesn't, it sounded, I said I was doing injustice to Baba. So what I feel is, when something is deep, and like I said, when I know I'm already married, it's a thing, it's there. I needn't every time just, am I really married and all. I just wanted to answer, but for me today, the thing is only of that maturity, that smile, which Baba is saying. But I wanted to ask you something. See, the other day, I don't know who was the brother. He really spoke. He said, in all these Avyakt Vanis, when we say Bap Dada, as you know, I was also telling them why the word was Bap Dada. Bap is, of course, Shiv Baba, and Dada is Brahma Baba. He is also a father. And then he says two fathers, but I cannot say Bap Bap. So it became as Bap Dada. So who can read the thoughts when Baba is saying here, Bap Dada as a camera? Is it Dada? Because Shiv Baba having a camera and all, nothing, I don't think. So isn't it more mentioning about Dada, that is Brahma Baba? I just wanted to say that because
No.
it's given Baba, because for Shiv Baba they say, oh, थोड़ी तुम्हारा मन को आके read करेगा. He cannot sit and read the minds of everyone. So I just उसमें कुछ that paragraph was I was just churning. Like, does this mean Dada? Is Dada the one who can see clearly my mind? Because उसके उनके साथ ही बताते हैं ना बाबा, बड़े टीवी है मेरे पास, कैमरा है मेरे पास. Or maybe Shiv Baba, when I don't know now how many times he comes to the subtle region in Brahma Baba and sits in him, through him, is he watching us through the camera provided by him? Oh, I was just, thinking about that. अगर उसमें कुछ आप sharing कर सकते हैं.
Good question. Now, of course, subtle world is created in the confluence age only. So when Baba is talking about all these activities happening, so of course he's referring to the subtle world where we have the angel Brahma Baba. Now Shiv Baba is Nirakar, right? So now he is in Brahma's angelic body, and through from there Baba is seeing the screen and all, like what Baba usually shares in Murli. So again, if I personally have to think, then he says that I am just a soul like you are. I'm a supreme soul and you're a soul. But again, soul needs body and eyes to see, right, or speak. So the organs are needed. So again, these are the subtle body that he's talking about. So he's ever powerful and he has got all the powers, but he's using it. Of course, he doesn't need the eyes to see, honestly, because he anyways understands it and has a different level of the powers that we are not aware of, right? So he's referring to the subtle world, and again, of course, it is more of Shiv Baba he's talking about himself. And since he's using the body of Brahma Baba and the angelic body, now he has also reached that stage where he also has got those powers. He's next to God. So, of course, it is Baba and Dada both. When Baba also says, we all both have the conversations and all. So again, Shiv Baba is also seeing and talking at the same time. So even that could be another perspective where we can see how that whole conversation would have been. So Vistara say it is Baba, Shiv Baba, of course, ever powerful. But again, it is through Brahma Baba he sees it. ठीक है ठीक है. So let us.
I'll try to really, because only that one thing. Otherwise, I think this whole Murli is on photocopy mission of Brahma Baba. And I feel so proud really when Brahma is really raised by Shiv Baba himself. And he has to do, end of the day, it's his wife, he does that. But then itna unko mahatva diya hai Brahma Baba ko. And to this full, I was just thinking, it's not even, what to say, it's not even an 18th January Murli that he has to sit up and put him on the pedestal. And it was a nice Murli, complete photocopying mission. I think that's what was even the other day. The sister who had read up, I was explaining how revealing Brahma or through Brahma revealing Shiva. Anyway, yeah, some brother had raised this topic sometime, I don't last week. So whenever the word Bap Dada comes, I always say, hey, this has to be my Brahma. He's the one. Shiv Baba definitely cannot do anything without this Dada. Thank you, Datta.
Most welcome, most welcome. So let us sit back and look at ourselves. and see how much I have love for myself and love for Baba, Bap Dada. Ocean of love, full of peace, full of love, always giving, caring, helping, ever powerful, ever pure, most elevated soul, highest authority, so powerful. And I see myself in his company with the same qualities, with the same powers. And I see myself constantly energized, embraced, loved by Shiv Baba. And I see that energy filling my soul, making me light. And I see that energy radiating all around me, charging myself, my body. And I see myself carrying this aura of lightness, of ease, of peace everywhere I go today. Look at yourself doing each and every activity with that aura of light, that crown of light. I see myself like a beautiful angel walking, meeting, and doing all my activities throughout the day. Everyone I see, I only see that sparkling star. I only see that beautiful energy. And I see all the qualities of divinity, of love, of peace in each and every soul. Soul is only my goal. I see myself as a beautiful soul, and I see everyone around as a beautiful soul. I continue this practice throughout the day to remind myself that I'm very peaceful in Baba's company, and Baba as my companion. It's a beautiful day and most beautiful partner with me today to help me, to guide me, to support me, to uplift me, and always with me in each and every thought, every action. And the most fortunate soul, most lucky soul. And I thank Baba for choosing me. I thank him for everything. My face is full of happiness and joy. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you to Baba. Thank you, Datta Bhai. Thank you, Divine Family. See you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Till that time, have a beautiful day.